All right, so hello, teachers, hello, watchers, and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to share to you the top three ESL companies that are still hiring as of 2021. The first ESL companies that is still hiring as of today is Ingo. Ingo is a Japanese ESL. So I know that some of you are here watching this video because you might be looking for a part-time or a full-time job. So Ingo is a very good ESL company. So as what I've mentioned, it is a Japanese company. So most of the students are coming from Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. So here in Ingo, you can teach or you can choose your time in teaching that is 24/7. So it is very flexible. So it's up to you on when you are going to teach. So maybe you can teach morning, afternoon, or evening. So the students range in age from 4 to 15 years old. And yes, this is an established company and it's very flexible. So when it comes to requirements in applying to Ingo, Ingo hires native and near native speakers. Okay, so they are hiring foreign teachers, and also they are hiring Filipino teachers just like us. So you need to be at least 18 years old, and Ingo does not require a degree, but it is preferred, and it will help you get hired. It doesn't mean that you need to be a teacher or a licensed professional teacher. As long as you finish a 4-year course, okay, so you can easily apply to this company as long as you are willing to teach kids and you are proficient when it comes to speaking in English. And of course, you need to have a headset. It needs to be wired, and for the webcam, you need to have an external one. Okay. You can use your internal webcam. However, when it comes to applying, you need to have a clear video. Okay, so it is very advisable that you need to have a webcam. And of course, next is laptop or desktop. Since it is working from home, you need to have a laptop or desktop. If you have desktop, you need to have a backup. Okay, so next is high-speed internet connection. So when we say high-speed internet connection, it is not just a wireless. It needs to be wired. Okay. Now, next is for the application process here in Ingo, you need to first register your information. Okay, I will include this website on the information below this channel or this video. So next is you need to have an English and internet connection test. So before you apply or before you register, you need to be ready. You need to wear a formal attire. You need to be ready, okay? And the next is you will be receiving training materials. You will be receiving an email confirming your English and internet connection test. So once you finish that one, you are going to start to have your training. Okay, they will be giving you a self training materials that you need to do. So fourth is you need to complete the training and complete a demo lesson. So for the demo lesson, it's up to you. However, you will gonna have your own. You are going to have a student, and that will be coming from admin in Ingo. And then after that, you are going to start teaching. So next will be about the pay. Yes, kashing. So when it comes to pay in Ingo, native speakers get $5 for 25 minutes or $10 for 15 minutes. That's for an hour. So there is a different pay for near native speaking teachers, just like in Philippines. So here in the Philippines, they will be paying us 120 pesos per hour. So that will be 60 pesos per 25 minutes. And for the mode of payment, you're going to receive your payment via BPI or MLWay. So for the BPI, what if I don't have a BPI? So what I suggest teachers is um, uh, please don't open a BPI savings account yet if you didn't receive a confirmation or a result coming from Ingo. Okay, maybe kasi baka mag-open ka lang ng savings account and then you nag-deposit ka ng 3,000 pesos and then in the end, you did not pass the application or the hiring process. So yeah, once you receive the email that you passed the application or you passed the demo, that's the time that you can open your BPI. Okay, so for the BPI, you will be required to have a 3,000 deposit. However, if you don't like BPI, then you can receive your payment via MLWay. Okay. Now, next ESL will be NativeCamp. I heard NativeCamp is a very, very nice ESL. So it is one of the best ESL online tutoring school in Japan. So NativeCamp is one of the rare online schools in the world that does not use Skype. So that means that they have their own platform or website when it comes to teaching. Okay, so students are not only Japanese but comes from all over the world. There will be Taiwanese students, there will be Singaporean students, and we don't know. There might be students coming from Turkey. All right, but as what I've known, teachers in NativeCamp are teaching Japanese, Taiwanese students, and students coming from Korea as well. So there's no minimum required working time. So this is very flexible, and most of the students are kids and adults. So for the requirements here in NativeCamp, all of the applicants and teachers must be at least 18 years old, and there's no certificates that are required. But if you do have TESOL or TFL certificates, that is very nice. Okay, maybe that will be a big bonus for you. So you need to have an English skills. Okay, you need to have a better pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary, and etc. So the reason why nilagay ko yung English skills sa requirements, it's because you need to be ready before you apply. Okay, so next is you need to have a wired headset and external webcam. So that is a very self-explanatory. So next is you need to have a stable internet connection, which is minimum of 2 Mbps speed. So yeah, minimum of 2 Mbps speed. So kaya-kaya yan mga teachers. Next is you need to have a Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Okay, since NativeCamp, they will be providing you the platform to teach, so you need to have a Google Chrome. It needs to be updated. Okay, and then next is you need to pass the English proficiency test, and you must have an average score of at least 80%. So the reason why nilagay ko rin ito sa requirements, because it is connected to this one here, English skills. So you need to be ready before applying. You need to practice. Okay, we all know that we are not all perfect. Even me, I'm not perfect. So sometimes meron ding tayong grammar errors. Okay, sino ba naman dito ang hindi gusto pumasa sa ganitong application, right? So you need to practice pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, so that you will be so that you can pass the English proficiency test or EPT, and you need to have at least 80% passing score. Okay, so yes. So next is you must submit your TIN number or TIN, that's tax identification number. And the next is the application process. So it's the same with Ingo. You need to register your information on their website. So you need to have a working email address. So yes, because in NativeCamp, email address is very important. And then next is you need to fill out your information on the website, just like your name, your full name, your address, your email address, your contact information. And then the third process is to take the EPT or English proficiency test. All right. So as what I've mentioned, you need to pass at least 80%. So next is system check with the admins. So in here, they will ask you if you are using a laptop or a desktop, and they will be asking what kind of internet that you are using. So after that, you need to complete the self-learning program online. And the next is you need to have a demo lesson with the admins. So here in number 5, they will not give you a deadline. You can complete this self-learning program online on your own time, okay? So it is very flexible. But if you wanted to finish this application within 3 days, so I suggest that you need to focus on this self-learning program. Dapat kang maglaan ng time for this. And after that, once you finish the self-learning program online, that's the time that you need to have a demo lessons with the admins. Okay, there will be no students coming from other countries, but the admins will be acting as your student. And after that, once you finish the demo lessons, you will be receiving an email regarding your application. They will be sending you an email if you passed or failed the exam or the demo. So after that, you need to finish your registration. That means you need to fill in more information about yourself, okay? And then after that, you can now start teaching in NativeCamp. So here in NativeCamp, when it comes to salary, you will be paid according to your tutor's rank. So here in NativeCamp, we have 2 types of lessons. It's sudden lessons and booked lessons. So for sudden lessons, you will be paid 55 pesos for 25 minutes. Okay, for the booked lessons, it depends on the ranking, but as what I have researched, for the booked lessons, for the starting teacher, you will be paid 76 pesos for 25 minutes. All right, so there will be an incentives here in NativeCamp. So if you have 20 booked lessons per cut-off without cancellations, you will get 550 pesos. However, there will be some disadvantages. So let's say for the cut-off or let's say from November 1 to November 15, you have 30 booked lessons. Okay. However, on the 14th day of the first cut-off, or let's say on November 14, nag-cancel ka ng class mo, and then you will not be getting this 550 pesos. Okay. And however, there will be another types of getting more money here in NativeCamp. So you can refer your friends here in NativeCamp or applying here in NativeCamp. So you can provide your email address to your friends who are interested in applying here in NativeCamp. So you need to make sure that yung ibibigay mong email address is the one that you used when you applied in NativeCamp. So for the mode of payment, you will be paid via PNB or BPI. So it's just the same. PNB requires 3,000 pesos deposit, okay, and for the BPI as well. So the third ESL is Novokid. Novokid is a very nice ESL company. I know a lot of teachers who are teaching here in Novokid, and nagbigay sila ng magagandang reviews here in Novokid because you will be earning dollars. Okay, so first things first, here in Novakid, you will be teaching children from 4 to 12 years old. So most of the students are coming from Russia, Poland, Turkey, Germany, Spain, and other countries which are yung English is not their primary language. Okay, and here in Novakid, materials are provided, so you don't have to worry about preparing your lessons. You just need to study the lessons before you conduct the class. So here in Novakid, there is a fixed schedule. So you will be teaching from 2 p.m. to 3 a.m. the next day, Philippine time. All right. So you need to have at least 20 hours per week. Okay. But if you wanted to change your schedule for teaching, you need to notify the admins for that one. And next is the requirements here in NovaKid. So first things first, you need to have your updated resume. So resume, you can have your resume in Canva. Okay, there are so many resumes template in Canva. You can use that one. There are free template in Canva. Okay, and you need to have a video introduction, and then you need to have a cover letter as well. So your cover letter needs to be connected to teaching. And then next requirement is bachelor's degree. And next, you need to have a TESOL, TFL, Delta, or CELTA certificate, or you need to be certified. Sorry about that. So if you don't have, there are so many websites that are offering certification. So may nakita ako sa internet that you can just pay for 500 more than 500 pesos to get a TESOL. So pwede kang mag-apply doon, and then learn some of the courses, and after that you will be getting your certificate. Okay, that is just for 500. I think that's almost 600, or let's say 550 pesos. And then next is minimum of 1 year teaching experience with children. All right, so next is you need to have a headset and webcam. So both need to be external or wired. Next is you need to have a laptop or a personal computer. It needs to be Windows 8 or more. Okay, and if you are using a Mac laptop, you need to have this Mac OS 10.10 version. And of course, you need to have an internet connection of at least 10 Mbps. And for the application process here in NovaKid, you need to apply with all of the requirements. Okay, and next is you need to take an equipment test. You will be iti-test nila yung audio, your video, and then your speed test. And then you need to attend a 30-minute interview on their platform, including a 10-minute demo lesson. And the next is you need to have a self-paced training. So that means you are on your own. So you will be learning some courses, some modules. Okay, and after that you are going to have, sorry, this one should be signed. And after that you are going to sign the contract, and then you can become a part of their team. All right. So next is for the NovaKid salary. So you will be paid $5 to $7 per hour for regular students. However, if you are new to this platform or to this company, you will be paid $2.5 for trial classes. Okay. So once this trial classes, if they decided to enroll their kids on NovaKid, and then they will be that certain student will become your regular student, and from that you will be earning $5 to $7. All right, so don't worry, 2.5 is very big. Okay, if you're going to convert that one in peso, that will be let's say 100, more than 100 pesos. So that's okay. Alright? So that is just for trial classes. Paano na lang kung magiging regular student mo yon? So you will be earning $5 to $7 per hour. Alright, so next is you will be with getting your pay via PayPal. So next is you can have a bonus for successful trial pass and referrals. All right. So I think that's it. Well, thank you so much for listening and watching this video. So I hope you get something. Okay, if you are planning to apply, you can use you can serve this video as your reference. And I hope you enjoy this video, and please subscribe and hit like button. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, teachers. Goodbye for now.